Hey there, we're at video 17, and I finding it harder and harder to make these videos, mostly because my schedule is now pretty full, and um, it's really hard to find the time. Um, Finding a new balance is definitely been a challenge, and definitely work in progress, but it's going really well. I have a lot of things to fill out my week now, and it's pretty good because before, when I tried to quit, I sat at home and had nothing to do, and the boredom drove me insane, which was made it really easy to use. Would break down pretty fairly easily, actually, and um, I'm really glad that that's not happening this time. I went to Fanshawe Open House last Saturday and got to see my program, where my program would be in terms of in the school assignments, talk to students that were already in the program, talk to faculty, saw the classrooms and stuff like that. So that was really super exciting, actually. Not only that, when I went to the First Nation Center, I ended up running into my aunt, and that was actually just like honestly the best surprise. It was one of those relationships that I was really worried I wasn't going to be able to repair, um, from the devastation of my addiction. It's not that I like purposely did anything to fuck it up. I just I stayed away as to not try to I make it bad. I didn't want them. I was really close with my dad's side of the family, and it was devastating enough to have to see my dad's face look at me going through that. Um, couldn't handle my whole family seeing me at my absolute just despair worst like that. It's I wanted to save them from it, and I especially didn't want the kids in the family, my nieces and nephews, to have any memories of me like that. At least I figured if I died, then they would only have good memories, and it made sense at the time. Um, so we got to talk, and honestly, got to. It was great, and I feel really good about that. And we said we would start to rebuild, and honestly, it means the world to me. She was like a second mother to me growing up, and honestly, missed the hell out of her. She was just very, very special in my life, and it's been brutal without her being there. So I am blessed to have that back. And so that was a great day, and I very much still enjoying my choir experience at church. My voice is getting better. I've been really working on my vocals and doing vocal training exercises and stuff like that as much as I can. So that's been really rewarding. It's really fun, and there's no pressure because it's just like a church choir. So it's not like um, um, nobody yelling at me or anything like that. It's just to force me to get better. I just, it's pressure free fun, and I really really enjoy that. And I started at the gym. I go to Good Life, or not Good Life, sorry, Planet Fitness 5 times a week now. He said the best way to get through recovery is to replace your addiction with a healthy one, and working out was a suggestion for that, obviously. So I've been eating pretty fairly clean diet, and uh, mostly towards vegetarianism, I guess you would say. Just trying to have a really clean diet as much as possible. Trying to turn back all the damage from what the substance abuse has done to my body, and working out. I just the endorphin rush, adrenaline. My body feels amazing afterwards. It's like it's renewing. I can feel everything working. It's the best feeling, and like I just can't stop doing that. And I'm actually signed up for A Million Reasons to Run. It's work for your London Health Science Centre Children's Hospital. So I don't run. I'm not unless I'm running for my life. That's the only time I've actually ran. So But I thought it's a great challenge. What I learned about myself is I'm happiest when I'm challenged and everything's exciting, and everything gets too routine and I get bored, and I need to be challenged. I enjoy it, and this is definitely a big challenge. It's not a high pressure run either. If I don't get the full amount, it's fine. Like, it's every little bit counts, right? These kids are really really sick, and I can't even imagine having a kid and having them be sick and have to go to the hospital. It's heartbreaking. It makes me cry when I think about it too much. So, sorry. It's for a really good cause. So this is a great challenge to get out there and make a difference. That's what I wanted to do. That's what I said I wanted to do, and that's what I realized I have the power to do that now. I don't need a fancy education. I don't need lots of money. I can do things to affect change now. I can make a difference with just being me, and I can get my body fit, and I can do all these physical exercise kind of things, and that's one way I can do it. I've signed up for as much volunteer stuff as I can. That's free, that I don't have to pay for anyways. To get that stuff rolling in, I volunteer for ChildCan, for when they have their next upcoming fundraisers. I don't know if any of you know about ChildCan, but it's for families that has kids going through cancer and stuff like that, and it's really financially difficult and obviously terrible. So, doing it for the kids, and I feel really good about that. And um, the polar bear dip is one part of that. So I'm gonna be doing the polar bear dip next year. Uh, a friend from church is actually has a team, and she said I could join her team. So I'm like, that's awesome. So I already have that planned out. So I'm ready to already recruiting people to sponsor me for next year, and I got a whole year to get these sponsors together, and it's gonna be for a great cause, and I'm gonna just run at the water and jump in. Screw it, it's gonna be cold as freaking hell, but you know what? Anything for charity. Yeah, so I'm actually really excited about that kind of stuff. They are not only challenges, but they're stuff I would never ever do before, ever. And not so much about I wouldn't help charity before, but more so, uh, I was an indoor watch TV as much as humanly possible when I wasn't working kind of person. Wouldn't go outside, wouldn't get dirty. It just I was in that routine for so many years before everything got out of control. And the best part about breaking down and rebuilding yourself from scratch is that you don't have to have any of those old things anymore. I can't watch one more minute of TV pretty much because I've seen everything. Nothing excites me anymore. I have too many more important things that I want to focus on, and reading and being enlightened, volunteering and all that stuff. It's way more important. I've done years of TV, and now's the time to do different things, and I'm really really enjoying doing different things. And you know what? I feel like I got my life back, and what recovery has given me is endless choices and options of what I can do. And I'm not going to sure as hell, after just fighting for my life to get back here, go and sit in front of a TV for hours on end, because you know what? I fought to live. And granted, watching TV is not bad once in a while, but it's if it's everything you do, it becomes just repetitive. It's way too derivative. Everything's the same thing of another thing. All the shows are similar to another show. There's nothing original. Very few things are original these days. And you know what? I'm just bored of the whole thing. So I really feel the challenge is better for me personally. And it's giving me creative things to do. It's also giving me opportunities to meet new people and people with similar interests, widening my base of new friends and people I know, of healthy people that don't use and party and drink themselves to death, because I got to be really careful about associations right now. So doing these healthy things that are you're surrounded by and meeting new healthy people is only it's gonna widen. And I do feel now more than ever, I realize that being connected to people and having that closeness mattering in their lives, and they matter to you, that's what I look forward to every day. I look forward to seeing everybody at choir at the end of the week. I look forward to being at church with all my new friends, and I look forward to doing volunteer stuff and going to the gym and doing all that, because I get excited to see those people. I get excited to talk to them, hear about what's new with them, hear about what's going on in their lives. It's finally like not all about me. It's no more of that selfish, self-centered, compulsive behavior, and it's finally broken. And I generally want to be involved in people's lives and know everything about somebody, and really be there as a real friend, as a real person in their life, and not just like I used to be about just me, just a self-centered, self-absorbed kind of person. I thought it was going to be hard to break those habits, but like breaking everything at once, I first thought was very intimidating. It's actually turned out to be quite easier when everything's broken at the same time, because I don't have one thing pushing me back to old habits like it used to happen. So I'm truly blessed. I gotta say again, I'm happy. I'm content right now. I'm the most content I don't remember. I can't honestly even think back that far because I'm a substance abusing for so long, but being this content, everything, I got a roof over my head, I got food on the table, I got my animals are healthy and happy, my friends and family associations are all happy and healthy, and my job is going well, the volunteer experience and everything is going good, and I feel great. I feel great to wake up in the morning. I'm content when I go to sleep, and every day is special to me. Every day I count as a true blessing because I get to wake up and do these things, and it just gives me purpose. So I really can't stress enough about your fighting for your life, and addiction feels overpoweringly just consuming. You have to change the situation. These are the things that are going to make all the difference. My sponsors pretty much telling me the same thing, and it's like it's being connected to people. When we are self-absorbed in our addiction, we close everyone off, we only surround ourselves with unhealthy people, and that's why we get so lost, because we have no one to pull us back where we're supposed to be. And it's initially hard, like I with the PTSD, right up until I'm 5 days away from my 3 months sober, which is amazing. And 3 months ago literally 3 months ago, I was still incredibly anxiety freaking just would shake. Talking to people was outside my comfort zone. Being vulnerable in front of people, talking in front of people, let alone posting videos online. I've conquered all those fears, and now they're becoming fluid with me. It doesn't even bother me anymore. It doesn't. If I didn't push myself to get through those meetings, to get through that speaking, to do all that stuff, I wouldn't be as comfortable as I am now, and I know it's only going to get better. So it feels like like bugs crawling under my skin, the anxiety, the stress of that first day going to my first meeting, that first day sharing my story, that first day at choir, my first event that I volunteered for, my first day at church. But you know what? It's just the first day that's the most nerve-wracking, and then after that, it all downhills. If you get through that first day, everything's easier after that. I promise. It's changed my life. I am now living more of a normal life than I ever have ever. I'm freaking living, and I'm freaking happy, and it's just great. And these videos are now probably gonna adapt more to the things I'm doing to keeping sober, the events I'm gonna be hosting and or creating through my church, you know, maybe some choir stuff, and all like some fun stuff, and the things I want to do, and maybe marathons and stuff like that. That's stuff that's helping me stay sober, that's contributing to my recovery, and that, and you know, tracking it through my series here is going to be the best way to really see that progress and see how it all connects. By the end of it, I don't know, maybe I'll make a great movie, who knows. But anyway, that's what I wanted to share for today. I hope everyone is doing well who watches these, and yet again, reach out if you need to. Never hold it in, never keep it to yourself. It will fester. Find somebody that will listen. And that's enough for today. Have a great day. Bye.